So I went on a date this afternoon with a girl, and it was an alright date. And I've got a bunch of notes from that. And this is just going to be a lot of reading because, a lot of ways she kind of was not totally down, but she also was, I think, really interested in me and said, like, hey, listen, this is what you're doing wrong. And this is how I want you to be. So I made a whole bunch of notes, and this is just going to be, again, this is for my personal notes, but again, there's a lot of valuable information in here that I think if someone was watching like yourself, you'd take away a lot of value. So first concept is pacing her reality. Now I'm a pretty out there guy, and what girls kind of do is they have a poker face, and I have no poker face whatsoever because I'm like Bruce Lee, Jeet Kune Do. Whenever a situation arises, I pow pow, I handle it right away, and I don't need to kind of put on a front. But I'm kind of starting to think that attraction is kind of different from life, I guess. But anyways, pacing her reality, and what that means to me is, she might not be kind of like a porn star. Even though I would like her to be a porn star, that's not the reality that she lives in. So you kind of have to gauge where she's at, where her headspace is at, and kind of pace that and kind of bring her up gradually to where you are. Language is pretty powerful. Before you, when you're texting someone, just take 10 seconds and think okay, is this going to be outside of this girl's comfort zone? Is this pacing this girl's reality? Another thing, interest and attention are both rewards that you give to women. One thing this girl said to me was, one thing that, this is a girl that, god damn, if I was dating this girl, I'd be a very happy man. And I think that she genuinely likes me too. But what I said to her was we were texting each other, and I know this is kind of a rookie mistake for whatever, but I said hey, listen, I knew that I liked you the moment I laid my eyes on you, and but basically she told me it's you showed too much interest, and there's no excitement for me because now I just know I have to lay back and you'll come over to me, right? And she's absolutely right. So interest and attention are both rewards you give to women. So you kind of what I'm going to be doing now is I'm never going to reveal that I actually truly like her. I'm just going to be mildly interested. I'm asking her out, but I'm not really telling her that I'm interested. I've heard before that if you're kind of aloof and just kind of in a daze, kind of not really focused on her, that women love that. So I guess really that's kind of the next plateau for me. But another one is never go on a date without cologne again. I was going up the escalator and this girl had perfume on. I'm like, oh my, I would definitely do that right now. And I'm like, I gotta wear that perfume. I gotta wear those colognes, right? So never go on a date without perfume or cologne. Another thing about showing too much interest is that when you tell a girl yeah, I am in love with you, it puts too much pressure on her, and there's no interest in it for her because she knows what to expect now, and she simply has to lay back and let you come to her. So don't put pressure on her. Don't tell her that you like her. Just kind of hang out with her, and don't really tell her that you like her. And when you do that, because when you show too much interest, even when a girl likes you, you push them away because you show too much interest. Your face reveals everything to a woman. I think women really have really good poker faces. Every girl that I've noticed, I'm a people watcher, and I've noticed that, on every single date that I've been on as of lately, I've noticed the poker face. Girls have poker faces. They don't show their emotions. They're different. They hide things. They don't reveal. So maybe an attraction thing is you have to have a poker face, and you don't have to wear your emotions on your sleeve. So the sexy game. I won't get too much into this, but basically it's, if you can do this 100% discipline and not kind of get carried away and talk about useless stuff that doesn't really arouse a woman. I think if you can really, every sentence that you talk, basically I want to have 3 modes. My 3 modes are going to be business talk, motivational talk, and sexy talk. And that's my only 3 dictions that I know. I'm either talking business, I'm talking investing, or I'm either talking motivation, or I'm dropping sexy cues, So, another thing, kind of like, this is kind of like another one, but this is going to be a new one for me, but I'm not going to let a girl know how freaky I am until we're naked. I'm going to keep that a mystery, because that's what girls kind of are wondering. They're kind of wondering, how freaky is this guy? So behind my poker hand, I'm not going to reveal what my like sexual preferences are. I'm going to try and mask that and keep her guessing. Kind of lead her on, but kind of keep it mysterious for her, and just kind of play an average guy, because you don't have to be special. You just have to do everything right. And I think that later you can kind of come out. It's more of a stealth thing. So again, when it comes to attention and interest, reward her with sexual comments when she does something pleasurable. You want to make her come to you. What is it? Attraction is not attraction is a two-way street. And this is kind of the last point that I'm going to make, but for me, in my brain, this is like a brand new concept for me that there's a big thing, in what I study, and that is, what is your willingness to accept change? And this is brand new for me, so I'm going to have to really kind of accept that what I'm doing is wrong. I had no idea I was doing it wrong, and that this is the proper way to do it, and kind of see how it works for me, and then I can compare the 2 models. But in my mind, in my brain, I'm completely missing out on the fact that a woman might like me right away too. So let her attract me. Let her reel me in. Let her work for me, and then I can reward her hard work with sexual interest. And yes, I am attracted to you. Here is a reward. Here is a reward for your hard work. Basically, it's kind of like concepts change, but basically, I am kind of like I'm gonna say a spider, but kind of, I don't know if that's really the right word, but basically, it's like, I'm playing very stealth, very, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm basically not showing any cues that I'm attracted to her. I'm only rewarding her efforts of attracting me with cues that I'm attracted to her. So in that way, I think that's kind of something I'm going to be trying out, and really kind of discovering that attraction is a two-way street and not a one-way street, because I push and it's time to start pulling. And that's it.